You know, I think one of the hardest things to accept is that not everyone is going to like you. And I don't mean that in a dramatic way. I mean, no matter what you do, someone out there is probably going to roll their eyes, judge you, or think you're a little weird. And honestly, that's just part of being human. I used to think that if I was nice enough, careful enough, or if I explained myself well enough, then maybe everyone would understand me. But the older I get, the more I realize that's impossible. People will see you through their own experiences, their own beliefs, and sometimes even their own insecurities. They're not really seeing you. They're seeing you through their own lens. Have you ever noticed how two people can watch the exact same video and have completely different opinions? One person say it's inspiring. Another person say it's cringe. One think it's funny. Then another one thinks it's annoying. When it's the same video, the only thing that changed was the person watching it. So, if that's true, why spend so much energy trying to control what everyone thinks? I think we've all had moments where we stop ourselves from doing something because we were afraid someone would judge us. Maybe you wanted to start, let's say, a YouTube channel. Maybe you wanted to dance, sing, learn something new, travel alone, or talk about something you're passionate about. Then that little voice shows up. What if people think it's embarrassing? What if they laugh at me? What if they think I'm trying too hard? The funny thing is, people will think those things whether you're doing something or nothing. If you're quiet, someone will say, you're boring. Then if you're confident, someone will say, you're arrogant. If you're successful, someone will say, you just got lucky. If you're struggling, someone will ask, why you haven't figured it out yet? There's literally no version of yourself that will make everyone happy. And once you truly accept that, it's actually kind of freeing. Because then you stop performing for everyone else. You stop asking for permission to enjoy the things that you enjoy. If making videos makes you happy, make videos. If collecting cute things makes you happy, then collect them. If traveling makes you feel alive, go travel. If your hobby seems strange to someone else, yeah, so what? Not everything you do has to make sense to people who aren't living your life. I also think the word cringe gets thrown around too much these days. People are so afraid of being called cringe that they end up hiding parts of themselves. But if you really think about it, almost every person who became successful probably looked a little awkward when they first started. Every artist, content creator, musician, entrepreneur, athlete, Nobody starts looking super cool. You're so cool. No. For sure, they start looking inexperienced. And that's okay. Sometimes I wonder how many dreams people gave up just because they were scared of looking silly, cringe, awkward for a while. Imagine if they had kept going instead. Maybe they would become really good at it. Maybe they would have inspired someone else. Maybe they would have built the life they wanted. But instead, they stay small just to avoid a few opinions that probably wouldn't even matter a year later. I've also realized something. The people who are busy building their own lives usually don't spend much time making fun of other people's lives. They're too busy chasing their own goals. So, when someone constantly criticizes everything you do, sometimes it says more about where they are in life than where you are. That doesn't mean we ignore constructive criticism. Well, there's always a room to learn and grow. But random judgment, random negativity, you don't have to carry that around. At the end of the day, this is your life. You're the one who has to wake up every morning. You're the one who has to live with your decisions. So make choices that you will be proud of, not choices that are only meant to keep strangers comfortable. Maybe some people will think you're weird. Maybe some people will think you're cringe. Maybe some people just won't understand you. And that's fucking okay. Because the people who are meant to appreciate you eventually will. They will appreciate your honesty, your creativity, your personality, your quirks. The things that make you different are often the exact reasons the right people will connect with you. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, maybe this is your reminder to stop waiting until everyone approves. They won't. And they don't have to. So just keep showing up yourself. Keep creating, keep learning, keep growing. Because at the end of the day, it's much better to be remembered for being genuinely yourself than for spending your whole life trying to become someone everyone else wanted you to be.